Morning. So it is Monday the 12th of September and it is checkout day from the Hollywood Roosevelt. We're heading over to Anaheim area today to start like the Disneyland part of our trip, which I'm super excited about. I thought I would just give you a little bit of a recap of our stay at the Hollywood Roosevelt. We did not have the best experience staying here. I don't know if we just got super unlucky. We're not big complainers, so we sort of just sucked it up, whereas we probably could have gone and said something and it might have been fixed, but we don't really like to deal with conflict, so we didn't. But I just thought, yeah, I would round out our experience while staying here. First impressions when we got here, the hotel is absolutely beautiful. It's all like old Hollywood. The service was really nice. We were able to get into our room a couple hours early, which was great. The pool area is beautiful. We didn't end up checking out the fitness center. It said in the information you had to make an appointment, so I didn't worry about that. And then yeah, that's like the actual hotel is beautiful. The few problems we had was, one, our room was extremely noisy. So we were in room 1035. It backed onto all the like service areas, onto the lifts. So from like the early hours of the morning, all you heard was the cleaners and stuff going in and out, shutting doors, the lift going up and down all night. On our second night, we had this just absolute howling noise coming through our window. We couldn't figure it out for ages. We didn't really realize what it was. We actually thought there was like a drone or something outside the window. So once we finally figured out that it was the wind coming through the window, we managed to like shove a towel in there to stop that noise, so that was okay. And what else? Oh, one of the elevators isn't working. So there was one elevator that serviced our floor, so waiting for in the lines for that sometimes was like longer than waiting for a ride at Disneyland. They had a lot of different events on over the time we were here, which quite often meant that like large areas were closed off. You couldn't get in and out certain exits. The car park was just like hectic. Anytime you walked out the door, there was just like people with their little microphone headset things on everywhere. Yeah, and I think that was like on 3 or 4 different nights there was, and during the day as well, there was like something happening here. And that always blocked off the exit that took you straight to Hollywood Boulevard. And I just think there was no like warning of that, or like you didn't know until you stepped off the elevator, realized you were blocked off. Security didn't like say anything. They just would stand there and stare at you. And then you'd have to wait another 10 minutes to get back in the elevator to go down to a different floor to get out the other exit. So just things like that, I feel like they could have at least warned us, or like put a little sign in the lift saying like lobby exit closed, please use ground floor, or something like that. But yeah, and I think just for the price you pay as well, obviously there's not a lot of choice for nice hotels right on Hollywood Boulevard, and I did get it quite cheap because I booked it over a year ago. If I'd paid the prices that they were asking a lot closer when I was looking at changing my booking, I certainly would be even more frustrated. But yeah, anyway, that's our sort of wrap up. So I highly do not recommend staying in room 1035 at the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel. I obviously can't speak for the other rooms, but yeah. Anyway, on a positive note, we are about to go check out and check into our new hotel, so let's go. We've made it to Anaheim. It was super exciting coming in because we got to drive past Disneyland and you could see like the Tower of Terror and back of Cars Land and stuff. But for now, we've decided we're actually really hungry, so we're going to go to IHOP, which is just like an 8-minute walk down the road, before we go to Knott's Berry Farm. To try a hash brown. So we just finished breakfast at IHOP. Well, we ordered breakfast, but it was really lunch, and I'm so excited. You can even see Guardians of the Galaxy behind me. But now we are just waiting for our Uber to take us over to Knott's Berry Farm. So weird, like going somewhere where you have no idea where anything is or what you're doing. Whenever we go to like the Queensland parks, you like know exactly where everything is. We just finished up on the rapid ride. We didn't get very wet at all. I thought we were going to get heaps wet, but my shoes are about the only thing that's the tiniest bit wet. Next we're going on the Pony Express.
We don't care. We'll fix your hair or fill your belly at Spanky's Beauty Salon and Deli.
Greetings, schools. This is Elsa Lanchester from Spanky's Facelifts with a once-in-a-lifetime.
In the distance, you can see an ancient Aztec temple, which is our Jaguar attraction, a family roller coaster that sends passengers on an exciting tour around Fiesta Village, through the loop of Montezuma's Revenge, and around Reflection Lake. Speaking of Montezuma's Revenge, it opened on May 25th, 1978, making it Knott's Berry Farm's longest-standing roller coaster. Montezuma's Revenge is an exciting ride that catapults passengers out of the station at 55 miles per hour. After a moment of weightlessness, the train zooms down the tower, backwards, goes back to the loop, and passes through the station up a second 112-foot tower, then back down the tower into the station. Just to the north, you'll see Accelerator, a high-speed 1940s speed roller coaster that uses a hydraulic launch system to catapult guests from 0 to 82 miles per hour in 2.3 seconds, up and over a 205-foot hill and a series of hairpin turns, all in under 22 seconds. To the west is the boardwalk.
We're just finishing up at Knott's Berry Farm. We were only here for about 2.5 hours, even if that. It was a little bit disappointing. I know that it's a Monday in non-peak season, so I expected a couple rides to be closed, but out of the 4 big roller coasters, 3 of them were closed, so that was extremely disappointing considering we came to ride the big roller coasters, but that's alright. So the only one that was running was Silver Bullet, and even that, while we were waiting in line the first time, like closed, and then we like left and came back. There's a few other small rides that were fun, but yeah, we're gonna just have a quick wander through the gift shops on our way out and get an Uber back to our hotel, then probably go for a swim because it's another really hot one today. I can feel my shoulders burning through my t-shirt from my sunburn yesterday, but otherwise it was a okay day. Yeah, just a little bit disappointing. We've just made it to our room at the Hyatt Place at Anaheim Resort and Convention Center. I think I got that right, it's a pretty long name. So far the room looks really nice. I'll give you a quick tour. It's really, really big. I think we paid about 1,000 Australian dollars for this tonight. I'll like leave everything on the screen whenever we like take an Uber or check the hotel. I'll try to remember to put like the price on the screen, because I know that can be really helpful for some people. Also, sorry, it's really noisy. The air conditioner's above me and I haven't figured out how to turn it off yet. But yeah, we're staying in room 433, so I'll give you a quick tour. So you walk in the door and there's like a nice little entrance area. The bathroom's just there. I'll show you that in a minute. I'm guessing we've got a conjoining room, so hopefully, fingers crossed, that doesn't make it too noisy. It's in here. Just a basic little cupboard, but we've got plenty of other storage, so that'll be fine. And then in here we've got like a nice big lounge area, which will be nice. desk area. There's like PowerPoints everywhere. Tea, coffee, a nice big TV. It's in here. Got the mini fridge. Oh, sheesh. That was... Oh, yes, it's empty. And it's cold. We like an empty minibar. Oh, sorry, mini fridge, because that's so much better. Alright, plenty of drawers. Whoop. Bible. Oh, another cupboard. So, more storage space. And then a really nice big bed. The first thing we'll be doing is making sure that the alarm clock is not set for 6 o'clock in the morning, because that was another thing. I can't remember if I told you or not, but at the Roosevelt, 6 o'clock in the morning on our first night, the alarm clock started going off and we could not figure out how to turn it off, and it took us forever. We've got a ginormous window here too. We sort of have like just like a little view of like where you first come in. I guess that's another hotel down there. This whole area is just hotel upon hotel, and then that is South Harbour Boulevard just there. So if you head up there, you get to Disneyland. Just a quick overview of the room. So far, I'm really happy with this, and then I will show you the bathroom. Alright, so to my left you've got the bathroom. It's got this really big opening, big door. Then you've just got a sink, hairdryer, me. You've got shampoo, conditioner, and then obviously the toilet, and a really big shower. And that's pretty much it for the room. We are going to head down and just check out the pool and decide if we're going to go for a swim or not, I think, before hopefully heading into downtown Disney a little bit later to get some dinner. I've got my first pair of ears on and I'm so excited. Just got dressed. We are going to head down to downtown Disney to get some dinner. I am super excited. I am going to try the pickle dog, which I've been so excited to try for a really long time since I first saw it. And I think we're going to attempt to walk over to the Toy Story car park, which is just across the road, and get the bus from there to see if we can figure that out. I mean, we're more than happy to walk, and we probably will most of the time, but it'll be good to know how it works. So on park days we can use it if we need to. Alright, we found this giant sign in the middle of the car park, and the buses are just over there. We made it through security. I reckon it probably still took us a good 15 minutes to get here by the time we walked and got the bus and then went through security, but it's so hard to be walking past both the parks. So we've got California Adventure and then Disneyland on that side, but we're heading straight through to downtown Disney to get some dinner. I'm so excited. Alright, Bengal, our first Disney churro. That was so good. It's like all the best parts of a cinnamon donut. Delicious. I just got it. He said it's really hot, so I'm gonna give it a minute. And it came with a side of chips and a peanut butter sauce, but I don't like peanut butter, so I got myself some ketchup and mustard. Here goes. It's really hot. Really good as hot dog. You can taste the pickle flavour though. It's really good. It's so weird. It's a weird flavour, but it's really good. we're heading out now. I didn't really film much because it was pretty hectic and I just wanted to really take it in. I bought a couple things from World of Disney, but I'm going to set my timer and see how long it takes us to walk back to the hotel. We're back from downtown Disney now. We stopped at the Walgreens on the way back. I timed, it took us 24 minutes to walk from the gates of Disneyland to our hotel, and that didn't include Walgreens, so I like stopped the timer and restarted again. So I'll show you what we got from Walgreens first, and then I will show you what I got from World of Disney. We managed to find a bunch of the different flavors of monsters we were wanting to try. So Ben picked out the violet and the strawberry lemonade, and then I couldn't go past the Aussie lemonade. And then one of the juices, I got two different mountain juice to try. I got, that one is raspberry lemonade, and then I already tried the major melon one on the way home, and that was really good. So it came to a total of $37.89. That also included a ginormous beer that Ben got and a packet of cigarettes. And then from the World of Disney, I got this book, which says My Adventure Book, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's really, really heavy. It was quite pricey, but it's just amazing. So it was $34.99, so that's like before tax. And then I just got this, sorry, I should have the like lights on, but I just got this Disneyland t-shirt, so it just has the D on the back, and I'd actually and then it has the gold Disneyland with the castle on the back. I'd actually seen this in somebody else's haul, so I was hoping I'd find it. It's really, really long, but I'll just tuck it into my shorts or even just cut it when I get home. That one was $36.99 before tax. Anyway, that is it for tonight. We are going to have a shower and head to bed. We have reservations for Disney's California Adventure tomorrow, and then we have Oogie Boogie Bash at night. So I think we're going to just have a slow start to the morning, head into California Adventure just to sort of get a feel for it, suss out where everything is, come back to the hotel for a bit of a break, and then go back for Oogie Boogie Bash at night. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night.